And that third culture is the culture of the alliance, right? And
Right.
that will have some really important things around it. It'll have some principles and some norms around how we're going to behave with each other, how we're going to communicate with each other, how we're going to treat each other, how we're going to respect each other. Yeah.
Mhm.
You start to create that culture of working together, which is what we call the third culture. And I think that's really, really important how you do that. But you also need to be mindful that if your own company culture is non-collaborative, right? You're going to
Mhm.
struggle. You're going to struggle because it comes back to the internal piece again.
Yeah.
So I would say one of the things that needs to happen is if your company is really serious about partnering and alliances, its own culture is going to have to change. Yeah, and the culture is going to have to move from a control-based culture, which is normal for businesses, to a
Mhm.
trust-based culture. Yeah,
Right.
and that's going to need to happen.
So moving from controlling to trust.
Yeah, I mean it's normal for businesses to say I want to control it, right? It's a
Of
control-based
course.
culture, but they need to be moved to a trust-based culture.
Mm.
And I know that there's a particular CEO that my alliance partner knows very well. It's a company that's not small in any way, shape, or form, but he lives and breathes, having a collaborative culture right throughout his organization. Everything that he does is collaborative, and he
Mhm.
he he instills that in the entire business. And as a result, that company does extremely well in its partnering activities. Right. So there is a very positive knock-on effect from that perspective.